Thank you for joining me on my serialized podcast, 9 Lives. It's a collection of true stories about my life adventures, risk-taking, and near-death experiences. 9 Lives covers a timeline of 40 years, from 1960 up to the year 2000. I invite you to join me in this series of true and incredible accounts of thrilling adventures and more than a few occasions when it all might have ended for me. Here's a sample of the stories you'll get to hear if you tune into 9 Lives, starting on Friday the 13th of January. I was the pilot in command of a large, powerful single-engine airplane, climbing through thick clouds at 500 feet per minute to an altitude of 4,000 feet. There were 6 of us on board, myself, a co-pilot, and 4 passengers. Suddenly, at about 3,500 feet in the air, things started to turn bad. I first knew something was wrong when I heard the smooth drone of the engine abruptly changed into a sputter, like the sound of a backfiring car, and the instrument panel began to shake violently. So violently that I could hardly see the critical instruments needed to fly the airplane. Out of the cockpit window was nothing but a mass of dense clouds. Visibility was 0. In an instant, I was aware that this was a life-or-death situation. Needless to say, since I'm recounting this story to you now, my life on that fateful day was spared. The question I posed to you, and the question I've posed to myself 1,000 times since that imminent brush with death, and during so many other close calls throughout my life is, why was I spared? When you hear the full story of what happened that day, I'm sure you'll agree that without precise intervention, there is absolutely no logical reason that I should be sitting here now talking to you. And thinking back on so many similar moments that almost certainly could have been my last, I've quite often asked myself, how on earth am I still here? And more importantly, why? I invite you to join me for a full account of what happened on that fateful day on the first episode of 9 Lives, Friday the 13th of January, 2023.